Alright, hold on just a second. There we go. I gotta finish this up. This rock climbing job. I think I'm pretty close. I think I'm pretty close to the end though. Well, here we go again with this. Here we go again with this. Alright, hopefully everybody's doing good this afternoon. Actually, I could probably... Actually, I think this might be a little bit quicker. Almost at 90%. Hold on just a second. And unfortunately, it got rid of some, but it didn't get rid of all of it. Again, still not entirely thrilled. About Q being the thing to check the dirt. Hey. No. Hey, there we go. Alright, not entirely sure what this thing is directing me to. I'm sure it probably directed me over here to some of these because I'm pretty sure some of the grips on these things aren't done. Almost. Almost got this section done. Hey! And we'll work up this way. There. Section's good. And a little bit right there. This one's, this device, this particular thing's actually pretty good. I don't remember what the hell this thing's called though, but I don't remember what the hell this thing's called, but yeah, it works out pretty well. Alright, another big section done. I need to be careful right here. Whoa. That was a little weird. There we go. All right. Let's see. I don't know why I didn't think about using this. I don't know why I didn't think about using this on the entire section. The last section I did of this. Actually, I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I could. I think the last section that was like this was kind of weird. Either that or it was just at the, or it was either weirdly shaped, or at the top of the, or at the top, speaking of which. Speaking of which. All right. And ah, crap. Here we go again. Here we go again with this nonsense. And couple of things almost done here. And a little bit right over here. All right. If anything, I would need to get that at the top again. And I'll set some of these. Now how? Where is the thing? Yeah, unfortunately, this ain't gonna work all the way up. Ain't gonna work all the way up. Okay. Hell. All right. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. Knock out another section there. Section with the rocks. The section with the rocks is just a tad bit annoying, if I do say so myself. Okay. And hey. I'm basically right at the end. Basically right at the end here. 99, like at 99%. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard when stuff like that keeps happening, though. And no. Whoops. There we go. And a little bit right over here. Hey, all right. Like I said, I'm pretty sure most of these are going to be, pretty sure most of these things are going to be dirty. Which one are you? This one right here. Or am I missing on this? And apparently I missed one of the leaves. And the top of this thing, from the looks of it. There we go. This thing's being a little bit. This one right here is being a little bit annoying. All right. Whoop. Again, not a fan of cubing how to find the dirt. Now let's see. All right. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, it might help by getting the underneath. Might help if I get the underneath there. Gonna say which one of these you're trying to. Which one of these you're trying to get me to? These things just a tad bit annoying. Only because there's so many, and only because there's so many of them. Let's see. Bringing me back over here, huh? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna need the thing, aren't I? I'm gonna need the thing to reach some of these. No, I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to pick this up and put it on the other section. Oh my God. Where are you directing me? This thing's a little bit, like I said, this thing's a little bit annoying sometimes. I'm only up, and that's of course too. I'm missing one of them in the front. No. Okay, well, since it's directed me, pick the thing up. Since it's directed me, I don't know when I'm gonna be playing. I don't know when I'm gonna be playing that again, especially since I got most everything. Probably once the next season picks up, or chapter, or whatever season I think it is. I'm waiting for the next one from that to start. Okay. And go. Cool. Oh my God. These things are being a little stubborn. Oh, and that did not go the way. Yeah, I got everything except for the super styles. Everything. Oh, cool. Couldn't shift over. Everything except for the super styles. So, but yeah, as a matter of fact, the lion was like one of the first. As a matter of fact, the lion was like one of the first things I unlocked. Now, where am I missing? Ah, right there. Right there. Well. Okay, so it is this right. It is this right here. Hey! Holy crap! That was a long thing. OG, that truly was another outstanding effort. What would be without your ablutive skill set? We've already had a great many takers for it, though no one's made the summit. Perhaps I'll feel more confident once Indy's back with the crash mats from the abandoned health club. Heck, I might even have a club myself. Indy challenged me to make it to the top. Well, they don't know it, but I was actually a bit of a mover and shaker back in the day, you know? Well, that's not a surprise. Not a surprise. A lot of the things there cost a lot of money. Welcome to the town of Buckington, home of the Tacto Dodger. If you don't know what that is, it's a taco shaped like a hot dog that tastes like a burger. Oh my god, traditionally shared by dog and lederhosen, but that's not relevant to its name or taste. Or this job for that matter. Anyway, the reason you're here is that we just had a huge win. For now, the local enterprises have been forced to use our old roller disco as a makeshift premises, but an anonymous benefactor has come through with a substantial donation. It means that we can roll everyone into our brand new community hub and still have enough left over to clean the place up and restore it to its original purpose. Lace your boots, y'all. Buckington's back on the map. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Most everything, all the good skins are going to cost money after all. And also, judging by how much I get from this, it looks like it's going to be another long one. No, luckily everything looks like it's within reach, unlike the last thing. Okay, where am I missing? I know. It's going to be the edges. Oh, yep. Yep, sure enough. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not exactly great at it myself, to be honest. I'm not exactly great at it myself either. And all right. Need to make sure I get the edges. Those always seem to be where I miss with the floors. Ah, crap. Hmm. Nice. But still not getting what I need though. There was a survey. There was a survey thing. There was a survey thing, but unfortunately it never came to pass. Never came to pass. never unfortunately came to pass. Because believe me, that would be something that would be one I'd be, oh crap. That would be one I'd be using a hell of a lot. That would definitely be one I'd be using a lot, but unfortunately though, never actually happened. I need to move this ladder out of the way. And all right. The stool also needs to be moved. No. No, believe me, you're asking the wrong person about that, because yeah, I would have used that. I absolutely would have used that one a hell of a lot. If where am I missing? Yeah, I absolutely would have used it a lot if they actually implemented that. Um, there. Yeah, I'm only at 3%. Oh, only at 3%, so this is obviously going to take a while. Alright, so it ends like right there. And oh, I guess I don't have a longer attachment for this other than the two segments. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, and it's stupid. Absolutely dumb. Absolutely, absolutely stupid. Well, to be honest, Xbox controllers, but that's mainly because I don't actually use a Sony stuff. I don't use Sony stuff. Like everything I use, like even when I'm using the Xbox, or oh my god, even when I'm using controllers for the PC here, the PC, it's usually an Xbox controller. That and I think Steam tends to that, and I think Steam tends to use them a little bit better. There we go. Well, they're making some dumb decisions. They're making some dumb decisions. That's for sure. Yeah, they are 100% making some dumb decisions. Holy crap! This is a huge section. Well, and all right, another big section there. So I need to work right. Hey. Well, it would be. I mean, it would be if most of the games here on Steam didn't have a de novo on them. Ah. And yeah, I have that. I do have that stored. I have that stored and ready to go. I don't know when I'm gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna start that, but I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna start that, but I do have it. Crap. Again, in between the chairs, it's not really. It is. It's not all that fond of getting in between the chairs there. All right. And all right, section of floor is almost done. Oh, well, there's no almost to it. There's no almost to it. It is now done. All right. Yeah, I have it. Like I mentioned, I do have it. Like I mentioned, I do have it, but I haven't got to. I do have it. Haven't gotten to it. Haven't gotten to it. Oh my god. Haven't quite gotten it to it yet. Move you. Why can't that sit? Okay. All right. Obviously, I'm going to have to clean this section of floor first before I can move the thing and get it out of the way. And a little bit right there. Now this section of floor right here that's not really... This section of floor right here that's not really all that big, so I'm going to get this before I continue on with the... Hey! Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet. Haven't quite gotten to it. Haven't quite gotten to it yet, so I don't know. Oh, that was a section of its own. Haven't quite gotten to it. Haven't quite gotten to it. I absolutely do want to. Do want to, though. Okay, so this section's different from right there. And good. Good. Actually, this is going to be big helps. It's going to be a big help getting to that big help getting to that $5,000 I need for the next nozzle. Okay, I thought I saw something, but it's just... I thought I saw something, but it looks like it's just a ladder. Looks like it's just one of the ladders. It's gonna be around... It's gonna be around this section, I can already tell. There's all the things here. Like right around the edges of these. Don't worry about it. Alright. And yeah, I thought I saw the colors on the floor here changing. Makes sense. It is a dance. It is a dance floor. After all, in a disco. In a disco arena. All right. And okay, this section's pretty. This section's pretty damn big. Yeah, like I mentioned. Yeah, like I mentioned, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it yet. Haven't played it. Haven't played it. Still want to. Haven't played it. Still want to. Absolutely, I do absolutely want to once I get a chance. But unfortunately, I haven't quite gotten that chance. Haven't quite gotten that chance just yet. All right. Oof. Oof. This floor section right. This floor section right here. Where am I at on? Okay, not quite. Yeah, not quite there yet for that. Not quite there yet for that $5,000. All right, another big section. Right. Well, I got all the big section. I got all the big section. All that's left are a bunch of smudges on the ground. Natural course, I'm sure. Natural course, I'm sure there's a bunch of spots around the edges too, which is always an annoyance. Hey, yeah, that sounds pretty cute. Oh, gonna have a little bit of a hard time getting under. Gonna have a little bit of a hard time getting under the table with this particular thing. And I'm right by the stairs. Alright. I want to place the dome right there, get him out of the way. Alright. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks very much for stopping by. Have a good one. Good. Twenty-two percent, almost, or 22% done. Still got a little bit of a ways. Still got a little bit of a ways to go where this is concerned. And but yeah, notice that dance floor. I noticed that dance floor gave me a lot of money. Dance floor section gave me like a nice bit of money there. Still nowhere near that 5,000 I need though in order to buy the next nozzle. Oh my god. Yeah, in order to buy the next nozzle, but it is a nice little amount there. All right, sorry. There's something I needed to check just popped right up. Only to turn out it was actually nothing. Uh, just get the edges here. Always seems to be a little bit of an issue. Always seems to be a little bit of an issue is the edges of these things. And just make sure there's no more. Other thing I probably should be looking for is smudges. Like right there. I don't know, running this kind of thing over some of these probably kind of ruin it, I'd think. Pretty water resistant though. Hmm. Not entirely sure. I got the floor section there, but I think I get most of the floor section. So that means time to start working on everything. That means time to start working on everything else. Actually, I'm surprised. This one's a little bit bigger than the yellow nozzle, but this one's a little bit bigger than the yellow nozzle, but it still works. I don't know about that one. Hmm. So, okay, so yeah, this wavy bench is a little bit. This wavy bench is different than the other ones. So I need to find where all the dirt is. There we go. Got it on that one. All right. Ah, right over here. There. Good. Any other more? Yes, over here. Try to get the more simplest things. Try to get some of the more simpler things done before I start working on anything else big. Hey. Actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna need this for the lower section here, aren't I? And There we go. That section's good. Again, use the soap to get anything. Use the soap to get anything difficult off. Most of it in general doesn't tend to be difficult, but most of the spaces in general doesn't tend to be difficult, but you always sometimes we'll run into something that does not want to cooperate. Let's see. Hey. All right. Good. I'm gonna put you back over here, so get it out of the way. All right. I think that's a good place to leave off for right now. Do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me run my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done.